Welcome back to Midnight Movie Club and another Army of the Dead video. I've really enjoyed covering this movie and hope you've all enjoyed the coverage on it as well. Today we got some brand new stills from the film showing off the cast some more, along with some information regarding the prequel animated series and where the zombie virus comes from in this universe. First up, let's take a look at the stills. These are coming to us via Entertainment Weekly. As always, all sources will be linked in the description for you all to go and check out for yourself. In the first still, we have Dave Bautista and Ella Purnell. Bautista plays Scott Ward, who is leading this group of mercenaries into the Vegas quarantine zone, while Purnell plays Kate Ward, Scott's daughter. He's got to be a pretty cool dad for letting her go on this mission, to be honest. Here in the picture it looks like she may be convincing him on why she should go or why she wants to go. Maybe they have personal business to tie up inside the dead zone and they aren't going just for money unlike the rest. We can also see in the background there's a few more characters there, probably all gearing up, and that they are standing just outside the dead quarantine zone as we see shipping containers walling off Vegas from the rest of the US. Snyder has come out before and said that the military built a massive wall around Vegas out of these shipping containers to contain the dead just to Las Vegas, so the rest of the US in this universe is safe for now. Anyway, it looks like that typical father-daughter disagreement before suiting up and going in. Moving on, we have some more of the cast on show as they stand at the entrance to a vault that is teeming with cash. So going from left to right, we have Bautista as Scott again, then beside him Omari Hardwick as Vanderhoof, who some of you may know if you watch Power. Then beside Vanderhoof we have Tig Notaro, who replaced Chris D'Elia as Peters. Some things had to be reshot for the replacement, but I think the majority of it was actually done with green screen. But here it looks fine. Peters looks like one of the crew and doesn't stick out at all really. Hopefully it isn't noticeable throughout the film and looks natural. After Peters we have Cruz, played by Ana de la Reguera, who is looking proper badass. I'm loving the bandana. I mean, that's got to be a Vasquez homage, surely. Then after Cruz we have Theo Rossi as Burke Cummins, who some of you may know as Juice from Sons of Anarchy. Here he looks like your default kind of mercenary soldier, nothing too unique about him. Then just behind him we have Matthias Schweighöfer, who plays Ludwig Dieter, who has always looked out of place, I feel, with the rest of the cast. I feel like he knows something about the virus that the others don't. He does look like a scientist maybe who was involved with the virus's creation or investigation. Dieter is also going to appear in the prequel film, so this character will definitely be an interesting one. I feel like he might even be a reporter who's just along for the ride to see what this virus is really like and show the world what is really going on. Then the last two on the far right, we have Raul Castillo, who plays Mikey Guzman, who looks like quite a flamboyant character. I feel like he might be a wisecrack of the group or a loose cannon, who knows. Then beside him at the end we have Samantha Wynn, who plays Chambers, who looks pretty damn happy with the money she is seeing. Interestingly enough, the cast is bigger than this, so I wonder if by the time they make it to this vault, they lose quite a few characters along the way. There is no sign of Kate Ward and Scott isn't looking too happy, so I wonder if something happened there. There was also talk that Scott Ward was robbing his own casino that he had owned in Vegas pre-outbreak, but I'm not so sure of that now. A lot of people thought his daughter would be in the safe and he used the team to help get there and help get her out, but now she's actually part of the team, I think, so I'm interested in finding out who sent them in there and why. I wonder if there's more to it than just money. Now let's talk the virus of this universe and its origin. Where does it come from? In the interview with Entertainment Weekly, Snyder talked a little about the prequel animated series, the prequel film, and the virus itself, and here's the most important thing that he had to say. Snyder went on to say, "I've done a very deep dive with the why of the zombie plague and where it starts. Suffice to say that it does come from Area 51. That's in the film's opening scene, and then the whole cast is in the animated series along with Christian Slater as the bad guy. We really do a super deep dive on where the zombie plague came from." which is music to my ears. I hate it when zombie stuff always leaves out the outbreak or just quickly skips over it. This one, we're actually going to find out where it comes from, get super in-depth with the information. Obviously not so much in Army of the Dead, more in the prequel series, but I just hate it when it just goes straight into zombie shenanigans and we just forget about how the thing started. I love seeing how it started. So yeah, I'm keen for this. He also mentioned in the interview that there will be your typical Romero-esque zombies, the shamblers he called them, but he said there will be another level of zombie. He's been a little bit mysterious with it, he didn't want to give away too much, but as I said, the links to that interview will be in the description. Make sure to check it out and have a wee read for yourself. So there you go, the Army of the Dead zombie plague originated from Area 51, and we got our first look at actual stills from the film. And it makes sense that the Area 51 would be where it originated from, because it hits Las Vegas first and they managed to contain it there in Nevada, where it's mostly deserted apart from Vegas itself. So it's given them time to build that wall around it and contain it, as I said, for now. Anyway, as always, let me know what you make of all this in the comment section down below. Are you as keen as me for this one? Do you think it looks good? What do you make of it? I think in the stills, like, all the characters look like they might be a bit douchey, but I think they're meant to come across as that. This is meant to be a little bit over the top and just a zombie movie we can all have fun with. As Zack Snyder said, he said it's balls to the wall zombie action. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join the club. As always, thank you very much for watching, and good night.